Hey, little bird. Where you going? Just floating there above the dock? No big deal. I'll just walk through this giant dead squid. Hey guys, thanks for joining. We're playing Sinking City. It's finally here. And we're jumping right in. I've been playing for about an hour already, and this is exactly the kind of game that I like. It's very story driven. And the first thing they say to you is you wake up from some weird hallucination. Some guy greets you here on the dock, and he tells you straight up, we are not going to hold your hand through this game. You are at the mercy of whatever you find. And here I have found a gorilla.
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
Who is missing his son. His son did something crazy in here. I investigated this house using something called my mind's eye to find some clues. And I'm not going to kind of walk you through what I already did. Instead, I'll just tell you that the son was attacked by a fish person. The fish people and the gorilla people don't like each other. And I need to use my mind's eye now to figure out what happened and where they fled to. Alright. What I'm getting a lot of with this kind of investigation style is very Resident Evil. Okay. There we
So
go.
the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
This one. I realize this is like the most boring thing to start this video with, is a follow quest.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
There we go.
There's something in the pocket.
Take it out. Alright, so the reason that I came to this place, we're in a city called Oakmont in Massachusetts. I'm a
Blood is
private
fresh.
investigator from Boston.
Whoever it belongs to could not have got far.
And I've been experiencing some hallucinations. I think I'm going crazy. And it turns out... Oh, what was that? It turns out I'm not the only one. There are a lot of other people who are experiencing similar things in this town. So I wrote a letter to someone who I knew was an expert on the subject, and he invited me to come find out what's going on here to seek my own answers and also maybe help this place. And now the lore here is they've been experiencing perpetual rain and flood for the past 6 months. And between you and me, this place really is a shithole. But we're gonna do what we can to find out what's wrong with us and what's going on here in Oakmont. Starting with Gorilla Man's son. Alright, there's something. Alright, let's break this thing off.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Okay. I found a gun in the beginning, but I don't have any bullets for it. Goodbye. Last of Us? Yeah, so I said a second ago it's reminding me of Resident Evil, but, yeah, no bullets. But there are also some serious Last of Us... Oh, gross. Is that a whale? Similarities. Okay, Mind Palace. Now that I have discovered what's been happening here, I can go to my menu and put the clues together. So, Lewis pursued Albert. Lewis was the fish man. Oh, what? Okay. There we go. That was murdered. No? What? Maybe hiding in the bar. Okay. Next step, go into the bar. And this is something that I think is kind of cool. Okay, so in the casebook, where did it say he's going to be hiding at the bar? At the bar in Oakmont Port. So, alright, cool. There's like a little... I haven't really gotten into this yet. As I solve more cases, I'm sure I'll be able to unlock more skills. The bar at Oakmont Port. Is that this place? Is this the port? Or is this the port? 1, 2, or 3. There's no marker on my map telling you, or telling me, where I have to go to solve this case. So I need to figure out where the bar at Oakmont Port is. And I'm going to guess it's the one here that says bar on it.
Stay alert! Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
Okay, give me a drink.
Robert Throgmorton hired me to investigate his son's disappearance. I found the note about your debt to Lewis near his cold, dead body. And it looks like Lewis murdered Robert's kid. You want him to come here and ask instead of me?
What?
Don't what me. At best, you're harboring a criminal. At worst, you're an accessory to murder.
What? No. I ain't done nothing.
Tell that to Mr. Throgmorton.
No. No. Throg. Lewis is upstairs.
Case closed.
Here's the key.
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, knock it off!
Stay alert! Monsters lurk underground.
Graphically, this game is nothing impressive.
Closer, troubled
It's
soul.
pretty surprising it's on
Let me
PS4.
tell you what
You're some kind of fortune teller?
Yes, my dear. Yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Which one should I do? Do tell!
Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer.
Of course.
Alright, how much?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the
Who's smoke some
flood,
bullets?
and I'll make it easier for you.
I don't have any bullets.
Let's hear what my future holds.
I had a bullet?
Good. Let
Why
me
wasn't it in my gun?
focus. The sea will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new, a hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins You win too, but you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars circled by the dead. A race from one to the next as time itself laughs.
Why do I feel like I got scammed?
Because you trusted a psychic. Alright. Trophy. Sweet. I have an idea now. Oh, I have 5 bullets! That's what that means, because there were 6 before. But do I need to, like, reload or something? Unbelievable. Okay. Good to know. And I have a Tommy gun. I'm gonna go ahead and not waste those. Let's go get this fish man up here. That's not him.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape.
Likely story, fish man.
Turns out.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head.
So something that kind of bothers me
One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
is they give
I
you
don't know
these
what to say.
dialogue options.
I wasn't myself.
And it's not like... I mean, you get to do all of them.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the
There's no kind of
Innsmouthers
charisma
and
stat that I've seen so
Throgmortons.
far that will
Care to
enhance
fill me
your,
Those
your
apes hated
conversations.
us from the
Once you
moment we
ask one
arrived in Oakmont.
question and that answer,
Our home
that
was
question is answered, you
destroyed.
can just go back and ask
We just
the other
needed
one.
a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable.
So yeah, I'm gonna
We
skip
had to
this.
fight for it. Always
Because we know it was you!
The head honchos of Oakmont were called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters who control
So
most
what
of
I'm
the
really
city's
hoping
underworld.
with
The
this game
Blackwoods, they share
is...
kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
This quest
And
might just be
I
kind of a
guess
tutorial
the
for how to
Throgmortons.
use your powers
Right.
and your
Those
investigative
filthy
skills.
apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
I have heard enough. And what I'm hoping
I've
is
got
that
an
everything that I learned
Please,
through these
Mr.
kind of
Reed,
side quests
Don't
like
tell
this
Throgmorton about
do
me.
help me
I know I'm in no
solve
position
the
to
main
ask.
quest.
I didn't want to do whatever it is
Which
I
I'm gonna
did.
move on to next.
Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me,
Who
they'll
would marry
starve.
you? I'm just kidding, that's so rude of me. Oh, I won't tell him. No. Nah, dude.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I
Of
still
course.
have a few bullets on me.
I will not take
You
bullets.
think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
I think I would rather be in Mr. Throgmorton's pocket since he seems to run things around here. I don't need some fish-faced fishermen. By the way, as a fisherman with a fish face, is that ethically... like, what? Where does that lie? That'd be like hunting humans as humans. Or that scene in Social Network when, what's his name, Eduardo Saverin feeds his chickens chicken. No. Okay. Here's the problem that I have with this. Is I want to say that he was mentally affected, but I don't want to say he should walk free. Something has to happen. Or look at this. Look at this shit. These are all over the place. Sharks laying around. There's like cars underground. Anyway, okay, let's tell Ape Man what's going on.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it.
I've tracked down your son's murderer.
Where? Who is he?
I'm not gonna lie.
And just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family. And took
You
it
see,
out
that's
on
not true.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader...
Professor
claimed it
Doe?
himself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural
I can't wait to see that guy.
A sleeping giant.
Alright, I think we're gonna end it there. That
And a
is
voice
pretty
coming
much
from
the
the
sinking
depths.
city.
Her words exactly.
Investigate in this weird
Close
place,
expedition.
find clues,
Desperate.
talk to fish-faced and gorilla-faced people, and solve the mystery. So far, I'll say that I'm liking this. I am the kind of person, like I said before, I really love a story-driven game, and that's what this is. There are supernatural things happening. We're in a weird world full of water and rain, and I didn't mention before, but as I was investigating the crime scene in that house, there were these flashes and weird visions that were occurring that were causing me to, not be able to focus on the thing I was trying to investigate. So I'm curious. I want to know what's happening. I want to keep playing this game, and the one thing that I will say is that I hope that it's not too many hours. Because if it continues to kind of follow this same formula, I can see myself getting kind of bored. I want to learn more about what's going on here, and I want to have fun doing it. So I'm going to get back to it. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of The Sinking City, and if watching someone play a detective game was at all fun for you. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster.
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?